Hola, how is everyone? I hope good. I am Sunny with Healing Power of Divine Universe, and I am here for the March 2021 reading for the water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And I also threw in some messages from the universe, so we will have some guided messages to kind of lead us on our path for this month. But this is what you need to look forward to for the month of March 2021. Before I get started, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you're notified when I upload more videos. Hit that like button and share this video if you think others can benefit from my reading. If you'd like to donate, there's a link below. I would greatly appreciate any donation that you could give. Thank you very much. I love you all. Now let's get started. First card I pulled is the King of Ocean, order. So you're definitely taking order in your life. You're putting things in order. If it is, your next steps towards your path, towards where you're wanting to go. If it's an order of the past, trying to release yourself from past hurt, traumas, pain, just disillusions, maybe disappointments, but you're putting some order to your life. So maybe you are finally making a plan for your next step, your next move in life, but your life is coming into order, which is awesome. We have challenges. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms. If you are open, please take over, divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. So the challenges are going to be removed from your life. Thank you, universe. I could do a cartwheel. So you have that to look forward to. If you've been facing any type of hard challenges in your life, which we all do, but maybe it's been extra. Maybe it's been, fussing and fighting with friends. Maybe there's been a legal situation you've been going through. If you've been fighting with a loved one or just really fighting with yourselves, just any type of challenges that we face in our lives, the universe is taking those challenges and really getting rid of them for you. I think that a lot of the water signs have really grown in the past couple years, but in the past couple months, I think that we've really worked really hard to be where we're at and to really see what we needed to change in our life, what things we needed to get rid of, whom we needed to cut out of our life. And we've really stepped into our power. And for doing that, the universe is going to reward us with obviously removing those challenges that we've been facing for so long out of our life. We have the Ace of Cups. And we all know that the Ace of Cups is love. Love, love, love. It is new relationships, new start that brings happiness for all at home. So you're definitely going to be offered a new start. If it's, love within yourself, if it's love within your family, maybe a new love is someone's coming in to offer you new love. If it's love in a new career, there's many types of things that can represent this Ace of Cups. Typically, yes, it is another person, but maybe it's just the love of ourselves that we haven't had in a long time. But love is definitely coming into your life, and that cup is going to be just full of love. So you have a lot to look forward to in love. We have the Seven of Cups, and this is feeling overwhelmed with choices. One must be made, and imagination. So you're going to have many choices to make, many options. It might be a little bit overwhelming, and if that is the case, you need to really step back and let whomever's involved, or if there's other people involved, know that you really need to think about what choice you want to make, what way you want to go, which path are you going to choose. If it's in love and there's more than one person offering you love, you need to really evaluate whom is the best option for you. Which way is your heart pulling you? Is it, allow your heart to really lead you when it comes to this choice if it is in love. Logic, sure, we're supposed to use our logic in love, but I feel that we've been hurt so many times in the past because we're very sensitive, loving people that we've really closed our heart off. And I think the universe is wanting us to open our heart and allow our hearts to really feel and really guide us to the love that we need to, or that we want to have in our life. So typically I wouldn't say that, but that's how I'm feeling, and I think that that's what the universe is wanting us to do. Harmony. So you're actually going to have some harmony come into your life. Harmony and love, definitely. You're going to really bring relationships together that are going to just create this harmony in your life that's really going to feel good. really going to make you feel loved and joy and just enthusiasm and really bond. See how these two people are just so bonded? They're looking into each other's eyes, and you can just feel the love between them. And that's what I feel that is coming towards you. And with that being said, going back to the Ace of Cups, really allow yourself to, if you have more than one option, to pick the one that is really going to bring this harmony into your life. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Balance is coming. So harmony and balance. Maybe you haven't had that ever. Maybe it's been really a long time since you've had harmony and balance in your life. But you're actually going to feel that balance come in. You're going to feel this equal give and take with whatever your situation is. It doesn't always have to be love with another person. Maybe it's with yourself. Maybe it's in your careers, in the decisions that you're making and going down the path that the universe is really trying to guide you down. But you're really going to come into balance, and it's going to feel really good. Instead of being on this, super like roller coaster and just, you're winding down these roads and up over the mountains and all that stuff, you're really just going to come into balance, and it's just going to flow evenly. Yay. We have relationship dynamics. So I spoke of relationships already. I think that you are going to have more than one option to choose from. And I think that also there are going to be people coming back into your life that haven't been there in a while, maybe haven't supported you, maybe they didn't understand you, maybe you were going down a path that you needed to do it alone. So the universe really took a lot of people out of your life so you could face that, and so you could really grow as a human being and really grow into your power and into your self-love and self-worth. But there'll be some relationship dynamics, but I believe it is in harmony to really bring you closer to people instead of really keeping you sheltered in solitude and away from people. Move. The heart above. So with this card, it obviously is stating something about a move. Maybe you're planning on moving. Maybe you will move closer to love. Maybe love is going to move closer to you. But when I see that heart on the card, I just feel that you have moved into a space within yourself that has created this light and love. And it's projecting out, and people are really liking what they see. A message from the universe is, I honor how I want to feel. So honor all your feelings. Honor every desire, everything that you want to feel, you need to really honor that and stand in your power and just radiate that and out into the universe and towards other people. Another message from the universe is, you are destined for greatness on the wing of love. To clarify, the primary roles of love are not heal, fix, or mend. Perfect card for water signs. Not to soothe, cure, or ease, not to even refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. Hardly. The primary roles of love are to yahoo, yee-haw, and woo-hoo. Get your love on. The universe. And that is an excellent card for us water signs to receive, because we do tend to want to heal people and rejuvenate them and really, help them, heal and just become a great person from the inside out. And what we do is we end up emptying our own cup of love and not filling it back up. So we need to realize that, the real power to love is and primary roles of love are yeehaw, woohoo, and yahoo. So, Seven of Cups, possibility. So there's going to be possibilities coming into your life. The possible of, maybe a new start in love, maybe a new career, a possibility of your family and friends coming back around for you to build that and strengthen those bonds with them. Whatever your situation is, definitely know that there's possibility. And that doesn't mean it's impossible. It means that it's possible to really have everything that your heart desires. Empowerment. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear Lord. We have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords represents rest and recovery. So you've been on a difficult path that has really wore you out. You probably just feel exhausted. Your body might be telling you that you need to slow down. Maybe you need to really step away and really hide in your cave and sleep for days. That's what I feel like I need to do. But I don't really want to hide away in my cave and away from people. I just feel like I could sleep a really long time. I'm really exhausted from my journey. But the universe is asking us to really step back and rest and recover from all that we've been through. We have the Six of Coins, and the Six of Coins is temporary hardship, guard against loss. And I feel honestly that we have been going through a hardship already. I know I have. Maybe we need to learn to guard ourselves so we don't ever have to go down this path again. We are very giving people, and at times people take advantage of us, and we really do end up on the, the shorter end of the stick, because our generosity can overweigh, our thought process, our, the reasoning of why people can't just give away all their money or keep buying people things and so on by being so generous. Yes, it's very, very kind and loving and very amazing to be a generous person, but when it creates hardships for ourselves, it's not kind and generous and all that good stuff I just said, because what it does is it leaves us powerless. It leaves us in a place where we are struggling, and we find ourselves in this hardship, and it's really hard nowadays definitely to get yourself back up, to pick yourself back up and rebuild and get out of this hardship. So we just need to be aware of that. Don't allow people to come in and take advantage of you and to really use your kindness to their benefit at all times. Really be aware of whom you're letting in your life, what they're there for, and really, it's good to be generous, but maybe don't be generous until you really have the feel of each person that is around you. Triumph. So you're triumphing over your difficulties, your hardships, the disappointments that we all feel in life, many times, but you're riding in on this horse with this flag, telling the world that, what, I have made it through this hardship. I have made it through whatever you were going through. And by God, I am proud of myself, and I want you all to know that I worked hard, and I really grew within this experience, and I've really changed. I've changed the way I look at the world, the way I look at myself, and I've just really triumphed over all this hardship and difficulty and all this brokenheartedness and just isolation and darkness that we were all living in. So that's beautiful. Loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. So you've definitely felt alone, and that's not a very good feeling, trust me. But we do need to realize that we're never alone, because we always have the universe. We always have our angels, our guides, our ancestors right here with us to protect us, to give us the love, and to listen to us when we need to talk. Yes, when we talk and nobody's around, people look at you like you're crazy, but they're not open-minded. They're not seeing that we're never alone, that we're able to talk to the universe. We're able to talk to the angels that are protecting us, and our guides and our ancestors that are there to help us and help us, become the people we need to become and move on the journeys that we need to move on to. So just know that you're never alone, and also know that the universe creates us to be alone at times so we can get to know ourselves, so we can really develop self-worth and self-love, and to really know what we will and won't put up with in life, what kind of people we really deserve in our life, and which path is really meant for us to go down. So, sobriety. I have been sober, completely, for 3 months. 3 months. Wow. Or 4 months. 3 or 4 months. I think it's been about 3.5 months, but completely sober for 3.5 months, and I feel amazing. I do. I really do. And I'm not saying I never have a drink or something, because if I had the money, if I went out to dinner, I would have a drink, or I would go have a glass of wine, or maybe at times a bottle of wine. I'm not saying, I'm not one of those people that's a hypocrite. I'm talking from drugs really was really my issue, that I was really turning to really escape my feelings and just the loss that I was dealing with in my life, and just the loss of myself. I wasn't allowing myself to feel and and grow and expand because I was masking it with drugs or alcohol. And I've done that in my entire life. And for me to actually say that I'm sober and I feel just amazing is a really huge step for me. And I'm very proud of myself, even though people are still throwing it in my face, but I don't care. I don't care what other people think of me. I care about what God thinks of me and what I think of me, because that's the most important thing in my life. If you are trying to become sober, I am sending you so much energy, just healing and power and energy, and I ask the universe to do the same. If you have become sober, congratulations. It's an amazing feeling, definitely. Or maybe some are just thinking about it, and that's still an amazing thing. To even just to have that in your mind and to really want to take that step to sobriety is an amazing accomplishment, and I want you to recognize that, definitely. Embrace the world. So embrace yourself, embrace the world. Allow the world to embrace you. Step out of your cocoon and really transform into that beautiful butterfly and really embrace the world with your beauty and your kindness and your generosity and just really your simpleness. You know, cancers, I mean, or not cancers, but, well, cancers, but all water signs are really simple people. We're really relaxed, laid back. Yes, we're kind of, you know, finicky and stuck in our ways and whatever, but so is everyone. But us water signs are very loving, kind, generous people that at times really are knocked off our throne a lot, because people tend to want to do that because there's a lot of jealousy, because we're able to feel our emotions and express our emotions. And there's a lot of sex appeal to water signs, such as Scorpios, definitely. You know, they have that sex appeal, and, you know, they're really good in bed and all that stuff, whatever. But, you know, I mean, and then Pisces is an amazing, just loving sign too. So just really allow yourself to embrace the world and allow the world to embrace who you are and what you stand for. Another message from the universe is, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. And that's what I try to do each and every day. I pray for the highest good for everything and everyone each and every day. Don't be misled. When fear speaks, it's always wrong unless being chased by wild beast. And when love speaks, it's always right and usually bouncy. Game on, the universe. The high priestess intuition. And I feel that most water signs are the high priestess. We know it all. Our intuition just kicks ass all the time. I know mine does. When my intuition tells me something and people are like, whatever, and I'm like, well, I don't give a shit what you're saying. I'm following my intuition. My intuition guides me down the right paths and helps me make hard decisions that I need to make in my life at times that I don't want to make, but I know that my intuition's telling me to do that, and that's what I'm going to follow. Money. Oh, money. All my finances are in divine order. Love itself knows my needs, and it is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. And with a short story about that is, you know, most of my subscribers know I've been really struggling financially. I kind of was knocked off my throne, and I lost everything I had, and it's been just this really tremendous struggle for me. I've been living in my car, and I've been, you know, at times there was not eating for about 3 days, and people, my friends and my family have really stepped up to help me, which I am so grateful for. Makes me really emotional. But every time I felt that I was at the bottom and I wasn't sure how I was going to eat the next day, or how I was going to, if I was going to have to sleep in my car, or, you know, get gas in my car, or buy the things I needed, somehow the universe stepped in, and they made it possible. God himself made it possible for something to come in to feed me that day, to allow me not to have to sleep in my car, and to, you know, buy those cigarettes that I shouldn't smoke, but that's one habit I have, and I'm sure that doesn't make God very proud, but he knows that, you know, that's something that I do for my stress level. And of course he doesn't judge me. Nobody should judge me, but it really has made me believe, and it really has opened my eyes so wide to really what the universe does for us each and every day. And I know that was part of my journey, and my journey to share with other people. And if you are in a situation like that, my heart goes out to you because it's an awful feeling. It's exhausting. It's scary. And at times you just don't want the next day to come because it's just overwhelming. So I pray for all of you. If you are having hardships or financial struggles, I know in this day and age with everything going on, I know a lot of people are, and I can't imagine if I had my daughter with me and we were living as I am living at this moment, because it would break my heart to have my child live that way. So we have Temperance. And Temperance is amazing. Patient, moderation, compromise, balance, and healing. So you're standing as this Temperance, and you are having all those things, compromise and healing, things from your past, hurts that you've caused, other people have caused, life in general have caused. But Temperance is an amazing card to get because it's showing you that you have really stood in your power and that you're really growing as a human being, and you're growing into a beautiful and wonderful person. The Magician, to me, it's a sign of Aquarius. So an Aquarius could be definitely represented in your reading. Doesn't have to be, but we are all, able to manifest everything that our hearts desire. We are the Magician. We have the power of all elements, fire, earth, water, and air. And that helps us create everything that we desire. That helps us manifest the things that we're wanting in life. So stand in your Magician power and allow yourself to really build and, grow all the things that you have wanted and that you deserve and that you're desiring. Shadow. To me, I feel that we have really confronted our shadows. I think that from the first of the year till now, I think that the universe has made us all really look and take a hard look at ourselves and to really see the darkness that we have, that we live in, and then the light that we live in. And to be honest, I was living more in the dark up here, and my light was way down here for 44 years, and I can honestly say it's about that much different. So, but we got to teeter. Just don't ever let the darkness overpower the light. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. I could use some humor in my life, definitely. I could just use, when you you're with friends and you're just being silly, or you have one of those friends that just makes you laugh, and I remember you laughing so hard that your stomach hurt where you couldn't laugh anymore. Man, I could really use that in my life, and I really look forward to that day coming soon. Join into the world, join into embracing the world with you, join into the fun, join into creating life outside of yourself, to really embracing and allowing the world to see who you are. Join in by letting people see your transformation into these beautiful butterflies, because people will really enjoy you. Believe and succeed. One thing that I do have, and I have had throughout this journey, is the belief that my life was going to get better. The belief that eventually the truth always comes out in every situation. The belief that people would see the truth, would see the light, and then would also see me as who I truly am. And I believe I'm in the process of succeeding that way. I am obviously on my YouTube channel, which I am so very grateful for. I'm able to deliver messages that I receive from the divine, but I'm also able to share my experiences and my story, and that really has helped me believe and keep faith that, my life is changing. It might be a long journey, it might be slowly coming, but I have complete faith and hope, and I do believe that the universe is helping me and guiding me on the right path to success. My capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. And the last card I pulled is Yeehaw. When it comes to choosing who will be in your life, I recommend valuing their yeehaw quality above all others. Have it your way. Special orders don't upset us, the universe. So make sure that whomever you do choose has that yeehaw in them. That really creates that yeehaw, because you know what? We had 2 cards that mentioned yeehaw. So that is a huge, huge message for us. Yeehaw, and then and this was the last card, and this was the first card that says Yahoo, yeehaw, and woohoo. So that's going to help you make your choice in your love. Amazing how the universe speaks to us. Anyways, water signs, that is what I have for you for March 2021. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it helps you on your path for this month and throughout your life. Again, I really appreciate each and every subscriber I have. I love you so very dearly. And I want you to know that my channel is really helping me change my life and helping me grow into the human being and pushing me on the path I need to go down. And with all my struggles, this has really kept me going, really kept me motivated. And I'm really happy that I can share the messages that the universe gives me to share with the world. And I'm happy that I can share my story, even if I only help one person. So I love you all so dearly. Take care. Peace.